In the world of marathon running, a fierce competition is unfolding between two major sportswear giants, Adidas and Nike. Their cutting-edge marathon shoes are making headlines for their role in breaking world records and reshaping the sport. Today, we'll delve into the controversy and innovation surrounding these revolutionary shoes. Adidas, the big name in sportswear, has just unleashed a game-changer, the Adizero Adios Pro Evo 1. These aren't your run-of-the-mill running shoes. They're super lightweight, like feathers, weighing only 138 grams. To give you some perspective, they're a whopping 85 grams lighter than their older sibling, the Adios Pro 3. But here's where the magic happens. They come with a secret weapon, a specially crafted midsole called Lightstrike Foam Pro. This isn't your average foam. It's like a turbo boost for your runs, giving you that extra kick. Plus, there's a cool feature. The heel is slightly raised, which makes you glide through your runs like a pro. To shed even more weight, Adidas decided to ditch the soft liner inside. But don't worry, they've kept all the important stuff, like a comfy heel collar and a part called the slingshot for extra support. The upper part of the shoe is pretty rad too. It's made from a transparent material that looks super cool, but the real magic happens under your feet. The outsole is incredibly thin and flat, making the shoe as light as air. And here's the kicker. It still grips the ground like nobody's business, even in wet conditions. Now, get ready for the exciting part. Adidas wants some of the fastest runners in the world to strut their stuff in these shoes during big-name marathons. But here's the real twist, they're not just for the pros. Adidas is inviting regular runners with big dreams to join the party. These shoes made their international debut at the 2023 Berlin Marathon, and oh boy, did they make an entrance. Tigist Assefa from Ethiopia shattered the women's world record by a jaw-dropping 2 minutes and 11 seconds, all while sporting these kicks. It was a performance that left the world in awe. But Assefa wasn't the only one turning heads. German runner Amanel Petros also rocked the same Adidas sneakers and broke the German record, finishing the race in just under 2 hours and 5 minutes. These shoes were like magic on their feet. What sets the Adios Pro Evo 1 apart from the Nike competition? Well, it has a few tricks up its sleeve. First, its Lightstrike foam is like a power-up, offering more energy return than the Zoom X foam in the Nike Alpha Fly. And secondly, it boasts a unique carbon fiber design with tubes that mimic your foot's natural stride, cutting down on weight and boosting support. These remarkable shoes come with a hefty price tag. You're looking at a jaw-dropping €500 or £400. And there's one more surprise. These shoes are built for one purpose and one purpose only, a single marathon performance. It sounds like a big investment, but pros and amateur runners alike are considering it worth every penny, all for the potential to smash some records. In a nutshell, Adidas has unleashed a running sensation that's turning heads and breaking records. These shoes are like a turbo boost for your feet, and they're not just for the pros. Regular folks with big dreams can join the party too. But be ready to splurge a bit, because these shoes come at a premium. They might be the key to shattering some running records, and we can't wait to see more magic happen on the track. So stay tuned. Now, turning our attention to Nike, the sportswear giant has been a dominant force in marathon running for over a decade, thanks to shoes like the Vaporfly and Alpha Fly series. After Tigist's incredible achievement, Adidas started to change the way people think about marathon races. Nike had been dominating the running world for 5 years, but now all eyes were on Adidas's Evo 1 shoes. These shoes were unique, expensive, and had a fantastic track record. People were captivated by them. But then, the buzz about the Evo 1 was overshadowed by a 23-year-old named Kelvin Kiptum. He entered his third marathon at the Chicago Marathon. And guess what shoes he wore? The Nike Alpha Fly 3, which showed that Nike was still pushing the limits of marathon performance. The 45th Chicago Marathon happened on October 8th. Two remarkable runners, Sifan Hassan and Kelvin Kiptum, crossed the finish line in style. Both of them were wearing the Nike Alpha Fly 3. Sifan, who's 30 years old, set a new women's course record, running the marathon in an incredible 2 hours, 13 minutes, and 44 seconds. Kelvin, just 23, not only set a new course record, but also completed the fastest official marathon in history, taking just 2 hours and 35 seconds. These two athletes were favorites to win the race, especially after their victories in the London Marathon in April. Interestingly, Kiptum had trained mostly in the Vaporfly Next Percent 2, a super-fast shoe that almost helped him break Eliud Kipchoge's world record in his second ever marathon. Since 2017, Kipchoge and Nike have been working hard to achieve a sub-2-hour marathon time with a project called Breaking 2. They looked at weather, course types, and training, but the main focus was on the shoes. Carbon fiber running shoes are common today, but 6 years ago, they were groundbreaking. Nike's Zoom Vaporfly Elite was one of the first, with its special features like a carbon fiber plate and Zoom X foam. It became available to regular runners and made other companies compete. In 2019, Nike introduced the Zoom X Vaporfly Next Percent, and in 2020, the Zoom X Alphafly Next Percent, another super shoe that helped Eliud Kipchoge nearly break the 2-hour barrier in an unofficial race. Now, fast forward a few years, and Kelvin Kiptum got closer than ever to the once unthinkable 2-hour marathon while wearing the Nike Alphafly 3. He trained hard, and the advanced shoes certainly played a role in his success. We don't know if Kipchoge, Kiptum, or other Nike-sponsored athletes will break the 2-hour marathon record officially, but Nike is working hard to make it happen, and they're also working on new innovations. A Nike spokesperson confirmed that the Alphafly 3 will be available on Nike.com in early 2024. While the price hasn't been revealed yet, it's likely to be around $275, similar to its predecessor. The Nike Alphafly 3 boasts a lightweight design and an innovative propulsion bubble, taking another step forward in technology that could potentially break the 2-hour barrier over the next few seasons. These shoes are making a remarkable comeback. As these marathon shoes continue to reshape the sport, controversy brews. Some argue that these super shoes are eroding the integrity of marathon running. The radical shifts in race times fueled by these shoes have raised doubts about evaluating athletes' performances fairly. In the world of marathon running, there's a heated debate raging about the impact of high-tech shoes on the sport. But here's the thing. No matter which side of the argument you're on, you can't deny the incredible leaps in technology that have been made. These shoes have taken marathon running to mind-boggling new levels, and that's a real game-changer, without a doubt. Now, imagine this. Adidas and Nike, the giants of the marathon shoe universe, are leading a revolution like no other. These shoes have ignited passionate discussions, with some folks wholeheartedly in their corner and others staunchly against them. It's a bit like a showdown between titans. But there's one undeniable truth that everyone can agree on: these shoes are reshaping long-distance running in ways we've never witnessed before. The technology just keeps getting better and better, and one thing's for sure, it's rewriting the rules of the marathon game. So, whether you're a fan or a skeptic, you can't ignore the fact that these shoes are completely redefining what it means to run marathons. It's nothing short of a marathon revolution, and we're all on this thrilling journey together. Now let's make something crystal clear. We're not here to pit these two legends against each other. Both Adidas and Nike have made an indelible mark on the world of marathon running, and their contributions are beyond comparison. They each bring their unique innovations and style to the track, enriching and enlivening the sport for all of us. So, let's give a standing ovation to these giants in the world of running for their extraordinary achievements.